Oh, welcome to 28208. All right, so we're here in 28208 today. This is a huge zip code, and it's grown like crazy over the last few years. And a lot of that's due to the retail that you can kind of see here, and a lot of the residential around that's been filling out the rest of this area outside of Uptown. And a big reason for the growth here is because of the proximity to Uptown. So show them the drone shot. So if you're looking in 28208, this is one of the areas that you really want to focus on, because you can see here having residential literally across the parking lot from some of this retail, whether it's a brewery, bodega, a burger shop. You got Pinky's right here, like everything's kind of situated right here, and it's the closest part to Uptown. So when you're looking in a zip code, if you're interested in moving here, this is a great starting point to look. So since this is such a huge zip code, you have a lot of different neighborhoods like Wesley Heights, Seversville, Enderly Park. In Charlotte last year, the average sale price rose 9%. In 28208, it went up 28%. So the appreciation in here has just been insane lately, and it's gonna keep going that way. In the next year, they're projecting that Charlotte will go from 9% growth to 10, 11, 12% growth. So you can only imagine that some of these areas that are already exploding are gonna continue to do so. There also, today, are 80 properties that are currently on the market, and literally split half and half with condo townhomes, which you're gonna notice there are a lot of townhomes in here, and single family homes. So you see a lot of these bungalows. This was actually one of the original historic districts in the Charlotte area. So you're gonna see a lot of historic bungalows in here too. So Wesley Heights was one of the first neighborhoods in this area to really start growing and sharing the growth in this zip code. And a cool thing about this neighborhood is that they were a historic neighborhood. So you're gonna see a lot of similarities to the style of homes to Dilworth and Wilmore and some of the other historic areas around here. So in Wesley Heights, just Wesley Heights, not the rest of the neighborhoods in this zip code, but in here in the last year, the average price per square foot rose by about 10%. So it's sitting around $258 a square foot. And the average sale price rose by 35%. That's a lot. So the average sale price in here now is around $460,000. Right next to Wesley Heights is Seversville, which is where we're heading to now. One of the big driving forces for the growth in Seversville was the new construction townhome communities going up in there. So in that, you're gonna find anything from like a 2-bedroom townhome around $400,000 all the way up to like 4-bedroom townhomes that are just massive that are selling for around $700,000. So you can tell right in here in Seversville, we're right in the center of where all these townhomes are getting developed, which has been a major reason for the 12.5% growth in sale price here, which is now over $500,000. So if you're kind of looking between where we are right now to like Bruns and Sumter, like this corridor is where a lot of the new construction has been going on, which has been a major reason for a lot of the growth in here. Look at this. Where else in the country is there a Bacon Avenue? So one of the reasons why like Wesley Heights and Seversville have been so popular is because there's a greenway that goes from Clutch, used to be Draft, so if you've been here for a little while, you remember Draft. They're now called Clutch, and there's a trail that goes from there all the way out here to Blue Blaze, which is here in Seversville. So that's been a major reason that people have liked Wesley Heights and Seversville, is because of the accessibility into Uptown, especially on game days for the Panthers. It's awesome to be able to just run in or walk in to a tailgate and go to the game and safely walk home. So here in Enderly Park, it kind of hugs Freedom Drive, the average sale price has increased in the last year about 38%, and it's sitting right around $285,000. So you can tell that the price of the homes in here are very favorable for a lot of people. There also is a good opportunity. I mean, this was where Chris Ramsey and I talked about where some of our favorite places to invest in, which is Enderly Park. I mean, you can see there's renovated homes, there's new construction homes, there's a lot of different opportunity in here. And a big reason for that is because it hugs Freedom Drive, you have a lot of talks of the light rail getting expanded up to the airport. And with that comes a lot of residential and retail expansion. So literally right over here is where my favorite place ever, Suffolk Punch, just opened their second location. I don't need any other reason than that to love this area. So the furthest part out in this zip code is the airport. Look at that, how cool is that? We're so close to the airport here. Okay, so Charlotte Douglas is the 10th busiest airport in the country, and on average every year we have about 50 million passengers that pass through here. It's an awesome, exciting place to be. And that's a wrap on 28208. Be sure to like and subscribe.